Hello, let's look at one of the questions which is a must chosen question in paper 2 of mathematics, either for GCE or for internal students. So this topic is known as statistics. Statistics, we have this question here, which is of 2023, and the question is the age, which is in years, of 100 patients treated at certain health center on a particular day are given in the table below. We have the years, we have the age in years. The age in years, we have 0 to 10 patients are 5, 10 to 20 patients are 10, 20 to 30 patients are 25. So we have the 30, from 30 to 40, we have 30 patients there. We continue up to 50 to 60, we have 10 patients. The question is calculate the standard deviation. Calculate the standard deviation. Under standard deviation, we must first of all identify the formula. The formula has to be known. What formula can we use to calculate the standard deviation? So for standard deviation, we must know that the standard deviation, I would say SD, it is equal to, we say the square root of variance. Of course, you may not be interested in this, but what we know is that variance, or what you should know is that variance, the variance I'm talking about here, it is the summation. Meaning the summation, you add the summation of what? Of f, you say open bracket x minus x and the bar on top. Then you square whatever you get after doing that subtraction in brackets, then you say over n. What is this? This f you are seeing here, it stands for each frequency. F is the frequency of each class interval. Why do I mean? If you look at this one, do we have the frequency? Yes, this 5 you are seeing there, the 5. The 5 we have is a frequency. This 5 is the frequency, this 10 is a frequency, this 25 is a frequency, it is the frequency of this. So that is the meaning of f. What about this x? This x I've written there. That x there, it is each score. Each score. That x stands for each score. In this case, the x there, it will stand for the midpoint. The midpoint. X is the midpoint of each class interval, yeah. So it is the midpoint here. What is the midpoint of 0 and 10? You say 10 minus 0. I mean 10 plus 0 or 0 plus 10. Whatever answer you get, you divide it by 2. The answer you're going to get is the number which is at the center or in between 0 and 10. If you go to this one, you are going to say 20 plus 30. Whatever answer you get, then you divide it by 2. What you get will be the midpoint of 20 to 30. That will be the value of x. Then what about this x and a bar on top? It stands for the mean. So the mean, now how do we find the mean? The mean should also be found. how to find the mean. So to find the mean, we say x and the bar on top is equal to, as usual, the summation of fx, then over the summation of the total frequency. So that is the way the mean is found. So we have this question here which says we calculate the standard deviation. Now this one, it is not saying the answer for standard deviation should be written on the graph paper. It is not supposed to be written on the graph paper. It's supposed to be written in your answer sheet. So how do we find the standard deviation? We first need to find the mean. Now, there are two ways of finding the answer. We can use the table, and we also use the other way around. So I will start by using the table. Using the table, I am going to write these numbers. These numbers we have there, 0 to 10. We have the other one, which is 10 to 20. We have the other one, which is 20 to 30. We have the other one, which is 30 to 40. We have 40 to 50. We have 50 to 60. Yeah, this is what we have. Using a ruler, you do this. Then from there, now you come to the frequency. You find the frequency there, which I'll just write as F. I'll just write as F. What is the frequency? According to this one, we have the 5 there. From the 5 there, we have the 10. From 10, we have 25. From 25, we have the 30. Then we have the 20. And we have the 10. Okay, then at the end, we can even write total. What is our total frequency? What is our total frequency there? Using your calculator, please don't be too intelligent here by not using a calculator. This is my calculator, so I will say, I'll add this number, this, which is 5 plus 10 plus 25 plus 30 plus 20, then plus 10. That is what you have. The answer is 100. So the total frequency is 100. You write your 100 there. From there, since this one, we have also to find the x. We have to find the x. Why did we say about the x? If you remember what we said about the x, what is the meaning of the x? We said the x stands for the midpoint. Which midpoint? It is the midpoint of these values we have. What is the which number is exactly between 0 and 10? So you say 0 plus 10, then whatever you get, you say equals, whatever you get, you say divided by 2. So there, it will be 5. Then what else? From there, we have there, which we are going to say 10 plus 20. Whatever answer we get, we say divided by 2. Divided by 2. The answer will be 15. Okay, we have moved up to the end. We have done 50 by 50 plus 60. Whatever answer we get, we divide it by 2. So that is what we have. From there now you go to fx. What is fx? Meaning you are multiplying each frequency times each class interval. I mean the midpoint. 5 times 5, you multiply 5 times 5, it is 25. You come 10 times 15 is 150. 25 times 25. Okay, so I've multiplied 5 times 5, 25, 10 times 15, this is what we have. 25 times 25, 625, 30 times 35, we have 1050 or 1050. We have 20 by 45 up to where we are here. Then later on you add the fx, meaning each frequency you have multiplied it by each midpoint. Let us find the sum now. Let us find the sum. So that is what we have. fxc, that is what we have. We have that. That is what we have. That is the answer we are getting. If we add 25 plus 150 plus 60, 25 up to 550, we are getting 3,300. 3,300. That is what we have. So, having done this, we will be able to find the mean. Since we said the mean, what is the mean? The mean is equal to the summation of f of x, then over total. Maybe I can just say total frequency. So what is the summation? What is the summation? Meaning what is the product of f if we add everything here? So we are getting 3,300, then divided by the total frequency is 100. You do this. So our answer, the answer we are getting is 33. So 33 is the mean. Having known the mean now we can go now to standard deviation. Standard deviation, which is SD, is equal to the square root. I'll just say the square root of x minus c. The bar there, we square, then we say over n, where n stands for 100. Let us now deal with this one. Now, using the same table, we can just extend our columns and make other columns for x minus c, the x bar. So let me do another column here, x minus x and the bar on top. X minus xc, bar on top. So this means that what is my x? For instance, this one, this is my x. This is my x there. What is my this x and the bar, which is the mean? It is 33. So I will say 5 minus 33. 5 minus 33. 5, you place 5 minus 33. 5 minus 33, the answer I'm getting is negative 28. Negative 28, then I go again to 15 minus 33, the answer I get is negative 18. So when I subtracted each xc minus the mean, these are the answers I've gotten. For example, we have 53 minus 55 minus 33, we have 22. So these are the answers we have. So this is what we have, and this is what we have found. So that is what we have. What else? From there, since we are finding the standard deviation, we also need to find this. xc minus xc, whatever we have there, and the bar there, we square it. This means that when we have now to square this, when you are squaring, please include the negative. For instance, you say open bracket, negative 28 You close the bracket, then you square it. What answer do we get? We get 784. Then you go to 18. Maybe for the sake of time, so that you don't waste time in your exam, don't include the negative, but just know that your answer will be positive. So like this, I just say 18 squared. 18 squared, the answer I get is 324. Okay, then we continue. So these are the answers we have. If we square 28 squared, that is the answer we get. If we square 18, this is what we have. 80, 64, 2, it's 4, 12, it is 124. Then 22, it's 484. Then now we add this. This is the sum. Let us find the sum. So you add by saying 784. The answer we get is 1,804. If we add everything there, we get 1,804. What else is remaining? What else is remaining? What else is remaining? So what is remaining now? It is this. F, open bracket, we have x minus x and the bar on top, then we square it. Meaning each frequency, we are multiplying it by what we have gotten there. Each frequency multiplied by what we have there. So in this case, I will say 5, not 5, is it 5? No, this 5 here. 5 multiplied by this. What do I get? Let me say 5 multiplied by 784. 5 multiplied by 784. The answer is 3920. Then we have also 10 multiplied by 324. The answer we get is 3, 2, 4, and 0. etc. So we continue up to the end. After multiplying 5 times this is what we had. This 10 times this, we had this. 25 times 64. Let me confirm. 25 by 64. 25 by 64. The answer is 1,600. Then we had 30 by 4. This is what we have. 20 by this is what we have. We have 10 by this is what we have. And when we add the total, this is what we have. Why does it mean? This adding which I've added here, it is the same as this summation here. The summation, each symbol, this symbol. It means the summing up, adding. So this means that we have cleared everything. Just a matter of picking. Just a matter of picking. Just a matter of picking. So just a matter of picking. We just need to pick that. We just need to pick that. Okay, so now we are going to say standard deviation is equal to this which we have gotten here. This is what we have. So we say the answer we have gotten, which is 6,620 divided by n. What is n? N is the total frequency. The n is the total frequency. The n is the total frequency. In this case, our total frequency is 100. So what is that divided by 100? We have 16. Again, we have another 6. Then we have 20 divided by 100. The answer I get, or the answer I'm getting here, is 166.2. Now, what is the square root of that? The square root of the answer. Please, friends, sometimes in the exam, you don't need to start placing it again. Just say the square root of the answer. The reason is because the same answer is already in the system. So just go to the square root of the answer. you press the answer button. Which button is that? This one. You place it. So you are seeing the square root of the answer there. Then you say equals, so that is the answer, 12.89. So the final answer, or the answer we have, is 12.89. This is the standard deviation we have. This is the answer we have. We are going to work out the same question using the other way around.